Everything. It is a wonderful Sunday morning. I do believe, yes, Sunday. Yep, it's Sunday. Just double checking, making sure I got my props right. Um, how is it? Checking out some stuff. Got on Star Trek this morning. Probably gotta mute the TV. Mute the TV. Okay. Yeah, I got on some Star Trek this morning, and of course my event was ready, so I did it, and I got the Sagan class command cruiser. I don't know what to think about it, but I probably would have been better off getting the Excelsior 2 for beam builds, but I haven't tested it out enough. I haven't been around enough. I haven't, done a lot of stuff yet. So we're going to do a mission, see how it goes. Since we got to do the next mission. Oh, defeat Tholians. Terrians. Oh, jeez, I could have done that. Well, I was partying around. But of course, we're catching up on some other stuff. Sunrise and a few other future proof. We're getting towards the end of the chapters. Working our way down. We got a ways to go. But we're going to do Sunrise with it. I still got my Connie class. I'm going to keep that. Alright. First, you want to master every ship you have. Okay, I'll tell you this, but there's some other things I want to tell you while I'm right here. Certain ships have certain things. How do we say it? Masteries, right? Active temporal surge is always active. Never runs out. It kicks on every now and then. I think they're working on how to do that. I think you have to be an intel, though, for it to work. Because sometimes it doesn't. Of course, your legendaries have 2 feats you want to get. Then your others have certain feats, like to work with certain things. This works with the Cyclone that comes with the ship. And Gravity Wells, Titan's Rift, and everything else. Makes it harder for them to hit you while you're flying around at an anomaly if you have that perk. I've been working on stuff, especially with this thing. But I usually grab... What is it? It's right in here somewhere. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's on that one. No, it's not on that one. It's on this one. I like this ship. I got it during a summer event. Probably a lot of you got it because it was real... It wasn't that hard that year to do the summer event. But anyways, it figured out really good. And it has a perk called Electrified Anomalies. And believe it or not, this is probably the best perk I've ever seen for Gravity Wells. You get Electrified Anomalies, you get Gravity Wells, and bango. You hit them with a Gravity Well, Electric Arcs come out, they heal you, they killed them. It's real simple, works really good, and it's a good tactic. Sorry, I'm gonna upgrade the Sagan here with a stargazer. That's what I was coming to do because I have an upgrade token. And it'll give you an extra feat, some extra slots, so I can put some more stuff in it. Working on a build. That kind of stuff. Always gives you a T6 temporal experimental. Which is great, but we're going to skip that part right now and move on to the mission at hand. Sunrise, very good mission. Has some very good equipment. Very good equipment. Still waiting for short stuff to get up. Yep, little one's asleep today. She's nogging off. I think she was up late last night and fell asleep. That's okay. We'll smack her on the ass when she gets around to it. Wake her up. Make sure she gets her coffee and breakfast, I'm sure, if she stops in. Anyways, so You got to beam up a specialist here, and then you helm and you depart. You don't even stop by; you just depart. Now, this mission I have done quite a few times, and the reason why I've done it quite a few times is because there are rewards. To be honest, you can transwarp. Now, sometimes it messes up, so it may not go right to where you want it to go. If it doesn't, it will come back to Deep Space Nine, and you can fly there. Auto navigate there if you want. Oh, there you go. It did it. We're good. Okay, the Lucari, which I still don't get this, but we'll go on with it. We're gonna conduct scans on a phenomenon, or nucleus, sun, so on and so forth. Okay, now we're gonna collect some stuff. We actually have a Cardassian scientist. Who knew? Who knew there was one? All I got to say about that is don't ever get in the field of a Cardassian, like this Cardassian scientist. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be in the same field on the same planet. They seem to anybody who's in their competition. You notice they just they have a tendency to go after the person that's in their competition. I guess it's a race trait or a planet trait or just Cardassian trait. I don't know. They just want to anybody who's in their way all the time. Not to mention their justice system, sucks. Alright, this one here, you got to use this and follow the trail until you get to a certain point, and then you can scan the stuff. There you go. Anomalous particle. Go down a little bit, grab it. After you get this one, you got to search for another one, so you head for the next one. Kind of a slow little process, but kind of interesting. Never seen it do, this is the first time I seen it do it when it was on Sunrise. And I was like, this is cool. This is kind of a different thing. Where's the anomaly? I don't even know who Kenway's fleet is. I'm in Kenway's fleet? What the hell is that? That's like Air kept up. Assassin's Creed stuff there, boy. Okay. Uh-oh. Tholians. It had to be Tholians. Let them have it, boys. Ah, done. This ain't a bad little ship. I will say when it got maxed out, it's pretty good. But it's a command cruiser. It's a pretty good ship. I'm not very happy about the console, to be honest. I don't know what to do with it, really. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, I get it was based on the television show, but it's kind of lame. No offense. I mean, I suppose you could use it for good if you had enough, if you have a team. I think it would only be good in TFOs, though. To say the least. Yeah, I think it would only be good in TFOs, to be honest. Because I don't see... Maybe if you had more ships, I could see it. But I don't see it. I mean, the little ship has, like, the ball that goes outside, and then it has a blue shield belt that goes around it, and you stay inside the blue... and it works. Oh... I can see this doing the same thing if it was, okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, adjust trajectories. You gotta try to get close to the point, so move force point down. Move first point up. Okay, maybe it goes the other way. Okay, it goes down that way. Alright. Up, okay, there. Point left. Oh, it's right on the money. What? Every time I start. Alright, hold on a minute. Bullcrap. Hello?
Hi, this is Walgreens, located at the northeast corner of Madison Avenue and Jewett Street in Skowhegan. Your prescription is delayed because we're trying to contact your prescriber to approve your refill request. The pharmacy is open till 5 p.m. tonight. The pharmacist will be on meal day.
Hurry up.
1:30 p.m.
My apologies. That's freaking retarded, but we'll get to that later. I hate automated things. I really do. I think they should be done away with. Okay, plot trajectory. Alright. Alright, let's... Yeah, can I pull down so I can get to the... Oh, it's too late. Alright, let's get down here. There's the probe. It's headed that way to the trajectory points. Then it's going to hard warp, and it's way high by the way it looks. I think it's supposed to be headed for that sun. I'm going to stop right here. It's going to warp! Ta-da! Mm-hmm. Well, she tried. Damn. What a letdown. Yo, Caldana, what's up, buddy? Alright, I guess I'm just going to get brought aboard then, buddy. He likes bringing people aboard. Hi, George. How are you? So, coffee, 9:30, I guess, yeah. And I'll have to remember that. Mother. Where is the fuzzlebutt? I just saw him go by. There he is. Fat kitty. What are we doing now? So yeah, we're loading into Caldano's ship. It took a little while. I don't know what the hell's going on with Star Trek lately, but it's a little slow. Oh my goodness! Yes. Transporter. The range. She's going from surface to ship. Yes, we have bigger issues at hand, buddy. I don't know what your issue is, but we got bigger issues right now. There's problems. Alright, Caldano's wearing a spacesuit. Damn, quick. You go sit with Caldano because this is going to get rough. Now I'm going to talk to Caldano. No, I put her over there because this goes crazy. And Tholians and crap come out, and it's just better. I mean, you could try it the other way, but I just... so much easier. This is a more hands-on thing. You got to do more stuff to it. Okay, console. Wavelength, red wavelength, blue wavelength. And it starts kicking up. Shields just went down. Ready? Let's roll. Tholians! Here, Mr. Tholian. Here, eat some generator. Pow! Good. You know what's up with that one? I think he's rocking out. He's got a headset. He's going. He's chewing it. Oh, hello, Walker. Well, that's you, Walker. Destroys everything. Yeah. Unless it gets destroyed, but yeah. In most of the earlier missions, it destroys everything. All you gotta do is put it out and sit back. Hell, my other character, I've been using a healing gun on my crew. Wow, it does all the work. It's funny. Ooh. No little one today. Yeah. Yep, she must be snogging and sleeping. Too funny. That's what they get for staying up all night. Bad last night. Bad. It was random thoughts all freaking night. I hate that crap. You get something stuck in your head and it just won't go away sometimes. Because of my condition. Yes. Oh no, I should cry about it and tell everybody. And no. Sorry guys. I've had it for so long I just don't care anymore. I go to the therapist, I take my meds, I'm good. You notice how nobody owns up to anything these days? There's always some damn excuse. And if there ain't some damn excuse, everybody will make an excuse for you. Yeah. I just don't know where this world's coming to these days. Now think about it. If you go out and you're playing softball, right? And somehow the softball smacks your knee, right? Whether it's a line drive off the field or whatever. And you get it, hits a rock, bounces up, takes your knee out, right? Should you blame the rock? Wait. Oh no, you probably blame the pitcher, right? Or the guy that hit it? You had a chance to get your glove in the way and catch it, but you didn't, so, you know, it hurt, right? So let's start blaming everybody because it hurts. Let's start, how do I say this? Owning up to things is knowing what you've done wrong and accepting it. Okay? Owning up to things is, what else? Accepting that shit happens and it happens to you. Okay? Yeah. Moving on after you own up to things, right? Accidents or what have you, or getting better after an accident or something. Not blaming everybody else but yourself. Oh, what else? Not taking responsibility for what you do. Let me see. Thinking that if I change everything and even myself, it will make it better, which it won't. If you have a thing wrong with your head, or you have a grave dislike, the way you look, and so on and so forth, you think changing is going to make it better. It does not. Seriously, you need to get out there and own up to your mistakes. You need to get out there and make up for your mistakes. You need to work better at living life instead of freaking blaming everybody else. And I'm always saying this because a lot of media and stuff today is what we see is everybody can get out of everything if they just fucking whine enough. And I'd love to see this. How do I say this? At one point in my life, I was stuck. Okay? Shit happened, life happened, the divorce happened, everything happened all at once. And it just happened to coincide with the fact that I was screwed and didn't have any money, house, place to live, nothing. Okay? Everybody was complaining about everything. They were bitching and moaning and whining and saying I should do this and saying I should do that without no income, no nothing. And I'm like, you know what? I need time. So I did what is it the Australians do? They do like a walkabout when they're in a impasse in their life. They do like a grab a backpack and disappear in the outback, right? Aborigines do. Aboriginals, the native Australians, or however you want to say it. That's another thing. Who gives a shit? They're native to Australia. Yes, there you go. And they got their land stolen by white man. Go figure. So they have a thing where they take a walkabout and remember nature, life, the world. Get in touch with their, however you want to put it, whatever side they're looking for. So I did the same thing. I needed to get off my ass and start accepting responsibility for my actions and doing something about it. Okay? So I took this. Like walkabout sabbatical for like 6 months, and I was homeless. Basically, I was living out of a sleeping bag and a backpack, all over the state of Maine. Why? Because I chose to. Secondly, this is the pack. This is what you want to get. If you're going to get this set, you're going to get the Quantum Phase Dual Heavy Cannons, the Quantum Phase Beam Array, the Quantum Phase Converter, and the Quantum Phase Torpedo. Now, you can only get one at a time per mission. So, whatever you want to focus on, that's the one you want to grab first. Because it does the best points. Okay? If I want to come back here, I'll grab the console for now. You meet Kumarki here, basically. This is where she comes from. It's here. This is her system mechanics. So, as I was saying, you need to learn to own up to things in your life because someday you're going to have to do what you got to do to get by. You're going to have to, own up to the bullshit that you do in your life that causes other people hurt, and someday it's going to roll back and hit you with karma. Okay? Now, a lot of times you see this in media and nobody owns up to it. Apparently the rich aren't allowed to own up to it because they got too much bloody money, so they get away with it. The poor kind of have to own up to it because we have nowhere to go. Like, let's for example, say that I got charged with 35 counts of some crime, right? And, how do I say it? Waiting for the court hearing and all that crap. And I happen to say, well, this person or that person could be in charge of the conspiracy and da 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 da. Basically talking about the court hearing, right? I'd expect the sheriff to be sitting at my door to arrest me because I was talking in public at the court hearing, which is against the law. It's actually against the law of justice. It has nothing to do with any of this bullshit that somebody's blathering on about. It's the law, right? But hey, because I'm rich and I'm a fuck up, and I will say this because he is, right? Or I am because I broke the law, right? Okay? Doesn't give me the right to blame everybody else, right? I was the one that committed those crimes. I was the one that did it. If I was the one that did it, I'll mind you, because we do have the justice system. I mean, I did fight for freedom. Yeah, I did. I served. I'm a veteran. Yeah. But here's the deal about that, okay? I fight for freedom, or I fought for freedom to keep the terrorists away from here, or whatever, however you want to put it. You know what I mean? I fought for that freedom so people could just run amok and do what they want, I guess, because it's a free country, right? So I was sitting around last night, this was kind of mulling over in my head, and I'm thinking, I'm a veteran, okay? And if I committed all these atrocities and crimes, my ass would have been behind bars, like months ago. Okay? And to be honest, this shows how America's free. And this person thinks that he's going to make this better, which he never did. He didn't do it when he was in office. How is he going to do it now? And yes, I am getting into that point. Okay? I fought for your freedoms, but I fought for your freedoms so you could alcohol, drink beer until your liver was dead. I fought for your freedoms so you could, what else? Do anything besides do anything. Break the law, do a lot of things. This is why us soldiers fought for their freedoms, or your freedoms, right? And we all served, we all did our time. And our places, and I watched good friends die, okay? That's why I'm sitting where I am today, because my head's all fucked up inside, right? So, I own up to it, because that's what happened. You can't sit there and go, well, it's my mother's fault, because she let me go in the military. It's my dad's fault, because he didn't tell me not to. It's, oh my God, it's everybody's fault but my own. Nah, it's not how that works. I picked up that gun. I shot those people. I see it every day. I have days where I see it a lot. But I fought for all these freedoms. So that way, some dude who we are supposed to look up to, that's the whole point of his job, could... what is it? Be in charge when there was a illness or a pandemic or tragedy or however you want to put this. But let me see. When I was in the military, things like this would happen. Okay, all right. We need. Do I have any? That's a good question. Let's check. Okay, I think we all got environmental suits. You need environmental suits because we got to go in here for the Tholians. So you have to activate your environmental suit, so everybody else will activate theirs. Then you want to maybe turn your light on just in case to get through this mission. Okay, now every time this is brought up, there's always somebody who says it was a catastrophe. It wasn't his fault. Alright. Okay. So here's the thing. When I was a sergeant or airman, senior airman, or however you want to put it, when I gave orders, the men underneath me had to do their job. And this is the way the government works. Okay? This is the way it's always worked for quite a few years back in Washington's day. And I suppose he's wrong too, but you know. Oh, how did we put it? And I'm tired of seeing his name and the other guy's name and everything else. And I'm wondering if somebody goes in the Green Party and just states one simple thing like, hey, vote for me because I won't be on the news every 20 minutes. Wait! Did you ever think you might win? Because they're tired of hearing it? So am I. Everybody's tired of hearing it. Everybody's tired of hearing for the last 4 years how he was railroaded, he lost, he cheated, he got this, he got that. The only people that actually care about this man are the same people that still have Confederate flags from the Civil War that happened 300 years ago. Oh wait, no, what is it, 90 some odd years ago? Yeah, something like that. And they're still holding out that they can win again. Give it up, people, the world changes. Okay? But here's the thing. I will never invest my time in a man who got people killed in the most traumatic event in the United States' history. More than the Twin Towers. More than Pearl Harbor. Okay? And I don't want to hear any damn excuses because he was at the head of the table in the Oval Office and he's the one that runs the whole damn country. And he screwed it. Plain and simple. There is no way around it. He screwed it. We lost grandparents, we lost family members, we lost wives, husbands, brothers, sisters, the whole 9 yards. Okay? Because of a disease that ran rampant that he probably could have done something about before it started running rampant. And don't get me wrong, you know, it is a disease. It was something that was very contagious. But that gives me no hope in this system. Okay? Definitely gives me no hope into that man. I buried 2 years ago I buried my girl. Okay? I buried her, I had her cremated, sent her to her home to be buried next to her mother. Right? And I've seen people die. I've ordered people to die. I've done a lot of shit in my life. But the next time some idiot says it wasn't his fault, you know what? You can kiss my rosy red veteran ass because it was his fault. He was in charge of this country. He let it run rampant. All those people that died were on his hands because he was the president of the United States. And you can't say any other statement than that. So when it comes around next election, I'm definitely not voting for him. So if you don't like that, you can leave my channel now. So this is Sunrise. I love this new series because it kind of shows what Star Trek's about. But yes, when a man has a crisis and he fucks the pooch and makes jokes about it that almost get people killed, you can't trust that kind of guy. And don't get me wrong, you probably can't trust the guy in office either. But the point is we don't have that choice or luxury. But I can tell you this. He lost because he deserved it. Not to mention he helped it along. Anyways, moving on. I love this. This is a different side of Risa. Now, if you go to Risa on the Risa holiday, you can come back into this cave and dig for artifacts, right? Um, I don't think you can get the Toxu talk. Maybe you can, but I doubt it. But you will make good bank, Lothai marks doing this, doing anything on Risa during the holiday event. And whatever you have left over, save it for next summer. You know, so you can do some more Risa event. Um, what, George? What you doing, baby? Kitty, kitty. Yes, we're gonna take the Nicole and save the Nicole. This is the temporal stuff. So a lot of times when you do the temporal character, you'll be doing a lot about this. This whole area is all about the temporal characters, the temporal agent or recruit. It's a good stories. They're good, really good. You got temporal things you gotta grab, so remember that if you're here. It will show up on the left-hand side where the map is. The little dial there that says defeat Tholian Raiders. Right underneath it will say there's a temporal anomaly here, right? And you have to find it. Some are in space, some are on the ground. You have to figure out the codes. I think I showed you the other day. Yesterday? Yeah. So, you'll have to figure that out. I got a temporal agent I'm going to finish up. I wanted to get a second one. But yeah, I'm going to have to take some of these recruits and just go right through them. Do everything. Uh-oh! There goes Caldano! No! Ah, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, that's a name, Caldano? Yeah. Oh, Captain Walker. Remember that name too? Yeah. If you're a Star Trek fan, you remember both. We require, I think, assistance, don't we? Something like that. Oh, we gotta kill Thorians. Just, we gotta acquire. The Tholians I like. I like the Tholians. Unfortunately, they're kind of bad guys, but I kind of like them. Because all they're trying to do is set things right or let it flow, right? And of course, us humans have to keep messing with time. What's he shooting at? Oh, anti-tail from us. The Toxu got blown away. We didn't finish to fix your son, so now you're screwed. Sorry, guys. It just kind of happened that way. Alright. Did I get some more ground trades? Oh, no. I changed ships. Hold on. So like I was saying, I don't know. I never got it. Because I grew up and I love how, you all say he grew up from nothing too. Well, apparently if he did, he forgot about it. Because he did. He doesn't remember what it's like to struggle. He doesn't have a clue. Oh, and I don't want to hear he's getting picked on. I'm so tired of hearing that. Because for 4 freaking years, he's done nothing but run his goddamn mouth. Ugh. He's so picked on. Well, you know what? I used to know the bullies. I used to know the bullies in school. And, they respected somebody who stood up for themselves and didn't whine. You noticed? Oh, wait, that's against the rules these days, too, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's against all that. Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, maybe if I whine loud enough, I'll get in office. Sorry. Oh, I had to. It was too funny. Mm, mm. Uh, okay, we were able to locate where the guy went. I'm gonna take this off. You can go in and shut your EV suit off, and then I'll go back to your uniform. I think we found him. Oh boy, Caldano, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all. No life signs present. Ah. So Caldano bought the farm, and if you watched Enterprise, you know he bought the farm. And Walker, is it Walker? No, it's not Walker. It's what is this guy's name? There's another temporal agent. Hi George, what you doing, Kitty? That is Kitty. Yes, it is. Now this is where they start having sets. Is after sunrise, and you can start grabbing your sets if you want, and pick which ones you want. I'm gonna go with a science emitter though because I don't think I'm gonna grab that set. George, sit before you shut off that stream. Sit. Mr. Technical Advisor, be good boy. No. He's being a little brat. He likes to step on the keyboard, so to speak, and it tends to mess shit up. Alright, we're going to do another one. Oh, we're 42 minutes. We got enough time. I'm sure we do. The missions are going to start getting longer, so I may not only have enough time for one mission each. Whoa. Yeah. So that's that. I have spoke up. I have spoken. Alright, I'm done speaking, but yeah, it's sometimes when you have rambling thoughts, shit like that sticks in your head and you can't get it out. But I can say one thing in my life, and I'll always say it. I own up to my mistakes and I fix them. If I don't, I live with them. It's real simple. It's not hard to do. Oh, and on top of that, I quit smoking, quit drinking, quit smoking pot, keep to my prescriptions, and live life. How is that possible? How is it possible? I don't know. And if you're out there and you have mental disability called gender dysphoria, you know, and you want to get a sex change, fine, do it. Don't let anybody push you to do it. Do it. Don't think it's cool because other people are doing it. Because you might find out it's not. I have bipolar and post-traumatic stress. I don't think it's cool when I wake up in the middle of the night with cold sweats because of the past. But I deal with it. So don't ever think that because I do something, you should do something. Don't ever think that for anybody. You have to live your life the way you choose it, not the way everybody else chooses it. Oh, and one last thing. This they bullshit, there's only one of you. Get over it. There ain't four of you, there ain't two of you, and you ain't gonna rule the world. Get over it. Move on. Equality means equals. It doesn't mean taking over the world. Oh, and I'm not transphobic because I don't give a shit and I ain't scared of you. Just let you know. I don't really care. Because you do what you do to make your mental health better. And that's fine. I get that. But you don't make everybody else think like you do. That's not going to work. Because they're not. Oh, and I want to know what transgenocide is. Because last time I checked, when you genocide somebody, it's either a race or a religion or sex, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to explain this to you. That doesn't mean somebody who gets surgery to change their sex. That's an elective people. It ain't considered genocide because there's only one or two or a few of you. And I don't see you dropping like flies. People aren't waiting outside the surgery room to shoot you. No, last time I checked. Oh, and on top of that, suicide is not murder. No. It's not. Not last time I checked. And I know quite a few people that have done it. So, nah. Check your facts. This I don't get, but I think it's a Star Trek Online concept. Well, maybe not, because Daniels does say the temporal accords. But Star Trek Online made the temporal accords because we're showing it right here. So that's pretty neat. Nice storytelling, fellas. Very good one. Very nice storytelling. I like storytelling. It's always a good thing. Like I said, for the channel viewers, I will be playing Starfield in, we're counting it down. I think it's less than 20 days? No. You gonna sit, or you gonna just keep getting in the way? Plant your rubber butt. Thank you. Get your feet off the keyboard. Thank you. Technical advisor needs a good whooping. Yes. Alright, moving on. Technical advisor is being a brat. Yes, he's trying to get in the way of the TV, shut stuff off, and be George. I have a cat that has an attitude bigger than mine. I didn't think it was possible. But yeah, I miss, he misses. But I will tell you this, I've lived through a lot of shit in my life. And I know some people aren't capable of being that strong. It's sad, but yeah, I know they aren't. But I will tell you this. If we had more problems with people dying or committing suicide and things like that, then that's the things we need to work on. We need to stop fighting with each other and start fixing this country. And no, you're Mr. Tan toupee wearing that man doesn't know what fixing the country is unless it benefits him. And yes, you can disagree with me, and yes, you can say the same thing about Biden if you want. I don't give a crap. But the point is it fixing things starts at home. It doesn't start with somebody who thinks he's going to be all that in a box of chocolates. Because that man's been thinking that for years, and he still hasn't got anywhere. Oh wait, no, he's a billionaire because he's a freaking real estate mogul. But you also forgot something. He's gone bankrupt 6 times, put his company and everything else in other people's names so he can keep it, and circumvented the law more times than I can count on my fingers and toes. And even tried to do it while he was in office. But hey, then again, that's politicians, I guess. Yeah. But last time I checked, we voted for the ones that weren't so criminal, not for the ones that were so criminal. Oh, sorry. Views, my bad. Gotta get back to streaming. Saying. You wouldn't give your car to a car thief if he was valet parking, would you? And you knew his record. So, hey, why would you give a country to a friggin' thief? Or a liar? Or a traitor? Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. Huh. Moving on. Had to get work back up. I think it's this mission. There's actually tablets and chairs. Is it this mission? Or is it another mission? It's this mission. No, I think it's another mission when I come back. Yeah, okay. Yep, it'll be the last time I come back here is when you get this stuff in the chairs. Right now we're saving delegates. These poor guys. No, looking so good. Oh, he's good. Alright, we're good. You got this covered, fellas? Is there somebody else here? What's here? Oh, wait. Nope, I don't see it. There's a Federation ambassador. Okay, fellas, you're saved. We're moving out. Oh, and no, I'm not a big hero. I don't have the luxury for it. I really should put this on Social Talk instead. I was playing Star Trek and stuff. And no, I believe the principles of Star Trek. I believe that someday we're all going to get along. It's going to be pretty hard, and it's probably going to be past my life date, but, you know, let's hope. And I can't agree with somebody who's tearing all that apart. No. And then using the slogan, "Make America Great." Yeah, okay. I think we should put "Make America Great" on how many bodies we can pile up before I'm done running for office. Or wait, or before COVID was done, that's right. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people hurting, worked very hard, didn't get to see their loved ones because they weren't there to pass away next to them. So on and so forth. But that right there should show you. And no, I'm not saying that it was contagious and that was the problem. But the point is this. You don't put a man in charge that can't handle what comes up in front of him in that chair. You don't. And I know you're all going to say that, well, Biden couldn't handle it either. Well, how do you know? He wasn't there when it happened. Secondly, maybe he couldn't have. But I tell you what, he would have listened to the people that were, you know, knew what they were doing instead of getting mad because they were getting more attention than he was. Oh, wait, did I say that? That's my bad. And this is just what I observed while we were all quarantined, sitting around thinking up he, they, she, this, and all that bullshit. And I'll tell you something, people. Cabin fever will make you think really crazy shit. Trust me. We up here in the north where we get a lot of snow, we know this. That's why we usually don't take anybody's word in the winter. Because it might be different next winter. Or in the summer. When they get out of their house finally. Because they might be a little cracked. Where am I going? Defeat Krenin, which is around here somewhere. Where's our red dot? Does anybody see a red dot? It's back this way. Alright, there they are. Ooh, damage destroyers. These things are a pain in the rump. The Damage Destroyer? Would you stop? What are you doing? Go play or something. You're being a butt. Say hi to George. See his tail. There he is. Okay. Temple or center array. I see something red. Now it's either above or below. Where is it? No, I'm just gonna go this way. It'll either follow me or it won't. Okay, yeah, this is kind of a little funky and hard to figure out. But it's a good mission. I like the temporal stuff. It's kind of interesting. Gambit's pretty good too. Some of the later missions and some of the new ones have been the older ones have been brushed up, like the basics, which is good. I mean, it's an old game. What can I say? It's old reliable. Yes, you'll have to forgive me. I'm very opinionated. You'll have to get over it, or not. It's up to you. But I'm making the channel, so get over it. But if you'd seen the world in my eyes, and seen some of the stuff that you see in other countries, you can't change the world by screaming. You can't change it by violence. You can't change it by war. And I've seen a lot of it. And I'm saying this from a point of view most people don't understand. War causes sometimes more trouble than good. And I don't care if you read War and Peace or whatever. You know what I mean? It wrecks stuff to fix stuff. Okay? It's not the greatest solution. But I got this very scary feeling that if somebody gets in office, there's going to be a war. Whether it's a civil one or it's World War III, there's going to be one. And all you little people at home with your phones and tic-tac in the way won't have any of that anymore. The internet will be gone. All that stuff will be gone. Because when a war happens, you just can't sit back in your window and watch the world go by outside. And hopefully, that doesn't happen. On either front. Because I'm too fucking tired to go through another one. Oh. And there's only one thing I got to say about the other subject in the world that's in the United States that's really a pain in the ass right now. Suicide's up. School shootings are bad. There's a gun that everybody thinks, well, right? No, what's up, buddy? Hell back here, buddy. Yeah, you traded. You're a betrayer. There's a gun called the AR-15, right? And I'm not going to pick on it because it could be a good hunting rifle for all I know. What I'm going to say is this. We all remember a long time ago when Joe Camel was out, right? And Joe Camel was cool, so kids were smoking more because of Joe Camel, supposedly, right? Um, Now, Joe Camel, right, was the spokesman for Camel cigarettes. And then you had the Marlboro Man, who was cool, and he was a cowboy and had sunglasses and always smoked his Marlboros and rode his horse off in the sunset, da 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 da. Right? So all these images, right, contributed to kids smoking underage, right? And I would say they didn't, but when they got rid of them, there was 25% of the children stopped smoking because they weren't checking out Cool or Marlboro Man. So here's the deal. The way I was raised and the way I was brought up is you shoot something, however you think about it, okay? And this is going to sound really bad, but I'll tell you a little story. I was a kid, teenager, that kind of years. There was a 22 at the house that I could use to practice. Because I had to learn to hunt. Okay, this is a thing in my family. So there was a 22 at the house, at my grandmother's house. And my uncles had taught me to shot it, and they weren't around, and Grandma wasn't around. She went shopping. And, yeah, I was left home alone. Yep, it was the fucking 80s. That shit happened, or the 90s. That's how life happened. So, I knew I wasn't supposed to touch the gun without adults around. I knew I wasn't supposed to load it without adults around. I knew I wasn't supposed to have the bullets without adults around. But hey, guess what I did? I loaded it. Let's see. Went out back, put up some targets, some cans, some all kinds of shit. Okay. And I started saying, well, I need to practice because I'm going to go hunting when I get older, right? So I settled back and shot the cans and blew up the stuff and all that crap. And I know, you're like, what does this got to do with an AR-15? Well, you'll get to the point in a minute. The way I was brought up is if you kill it or shoot it, you eat it. Okay? And this will come part of the story. Okay? So I was screwing off, shooting the cans and everything else. And I shot a squirrel. A gray squirrel. Poor little bugger. Outright. Blasted him away with that 22 because I wasn't a bad shot. Well, I was a terrible shot when I was a kid. I became a better shot later. Between the military and my uncles, I learned how to shoot more, and not waste too many bullets. And up here, if the winter gets bad, the power's out, da-da-da-da-da, hunting is a fallback, okay? It used to be the main staple up here in Maine. We used to have to go hunt our own food and stuff, and in the winter, we still do. We go and hunt a deer. You guys from downstate, or rich people, come up here to hunt cows and cars and maybe a deer, but they hunt it for the antlers, the horn, and the head that came out on the wall during their business meetings. Okay? The way I was raised, we didn't do that. You shot it, you ate it. So lo and behold, I shot the squirrel. Right? You see where this is going? I shot the squirrel. My grandmother's driving up the driveway after a doctor's appointment. We find out she's driving up. She sees me shoot the squirrel. She sees me playing with the dead squirrel. She sees me yarding tail around and going, I shot it, I shot it, I shot it. So she brings me in the house, makes me gut it, makes her clean it, makes her skin it. Then she cooks it, makes it into a soup. That's what I had for supper, was that squirrel. Okay? I learned after that you didn't shoot stuff unless you were going to eat it. So after that, I didn't play with guns. And I always waited for my uncles or stuff to get out and do target practice and all that shit because you didn't play with guns. You understand what I'm saying? Because I had to eat it. And let me tell you, squirrel soup, because there wasn't enough meat on the bones to do anything but soup, right? Isn't that great? It's kind of like really bad chicken. And my grandmother made sure I ate all of it, right? Because I screwed off and was shooting, and I could have shot somebody in the woods out back of the house. There's a million things I could have done. And all of it could have been an accident or purpose or whatever. But I was the one that brought that gun out. So I was punished, and they put the gun away and all that stuff, and I was never allowed to have them again. They locked them up in the whole 9 yards, but they were already locked up. But the point was, we all knew where the key was. Okay? Now, take 20 years later, okay, some of these kids have had the Gulf War on TV. They've seen soldiers run around with M4s, which look awful like AR-15s. Now, the AR-15 looks like a soldier's gun. It looks like a war weapon. There ain't no wood. There ain't no nothing like a rifle. It's basically made so you will go out and buy it so you can get your rocks off by looking really cool with this rifle, right? Matter of fact, that's even how they decide to sell it. Okay? So, when they sit there and they say, well, this is this and that, okay? I don't give a fuck if that bullet's small. I don't care if it's a 22 bullet. I don't care what it is. What's going on is the kids think these guns are cool. They think you own them, so they're cool, so you're cool. Okay? Even if they use them to hunt, they still want laser sights, scopes, the whole 9 yards. What the fuck do you need a laser sight to hunt a deer for? Seriously. What do you need a silencer on your AR-15? Which, mind you, even the name of it promotes fucking against the law. And now you're going to be like, oh, what do you mean? Well, AR stands for assault rifle. It doesn't stand for semi-rifle, automatic rifle. It stands for assault rifle. Okay? Or auto rifle, however you want to put it. But it still stands for shooting more than one bullet. Okay? But the point is this. It's not the gun. It's not the bullet. It's not the kid. Okay? It's the coolness of the gun that draws them to it. And that's where you're missing the point. Because if you took that gun and made it illegal, okay, or you taught your kids better gun safety, whatever, however you want to do it, right? You, as a parent, are responsible for what you buy and leave in your cabinets. You, as a parent, are responsible for that kid and wondering why he's walking around an AR-15 in his backpack or his gym bag or going to school with it. And I think in that aspect where I was a parent and I was responsible for some of the shit he did, alright, that I also taught him right from wrong. I taught him everything I could. Okay? But that doesn't mean they're going to follow the rules. Okay? But the point is this. If there's a school shooting and children die, does it really fucking matter? Okay? Does it matter on you might lose your $8,000 gun that you really don't fucking need for shooting deer? Does it matter that, oh, you've got, oh wait, some of these rednecks. I saw one the other day on TikTok shooting freaking propane tanks with sniper rifles and shit that he's got, and he lives in Nevada where it's legal to do so. And he's bragging and showing it off on TikTok. And these guns, 90% of them are illegal, but if you have a gun license or a gun dealership license, they're not so illegal, are they? But here's the deal. Where the fuck does any of that matter when children are dying in schools because of these guns? And I'm sorry, I get the point. I've shot guns. I know what guns are for. I know we have the right to have them. But I'm pretty sure back in the day when our forefathers had muskets, or even back when they had, what was it? Single shot Springfields in the Civil War. Somehow, okay, I don't think an M60 was in that fucking category of the right to bear arms. Right? Or an armored vehicle in my garage was in that category for right to bear arms. Right? I mean, I'm a soldier. I've used everything at some point. I've even shot a saw, and I'm not very big to shoot a saw. It actually threw me sort of backwards and off to the right when it wasn't mounted. But I still don't need it to go shoot that little brown deer that only weighs 400 pounds at the max, maybe 6, that has 12 points. Or that elk that's 800 pounds. Or that moose that's 900 pounds. Because 22 could kill either one of them. So you point? And yes, I used to own guns. But until I came home from the war. Or conflict, or however you want to put it, peacekeeping force. So, I know. All this stuff's running around in my head lately because that's all you see, that's all you hear. And all I can say is death should outweigh any fucking thing. Because we need to prevent death. It's that simple. Hmm? And I can tell you right now, he don't want to prevent it. He wants to cause more of it. Even his constituents do. And the world has changed, and it's never going to be back in the 50s. So you all need to stop thinking it will. Did she just kill all of them? Insane. Alright. Okay. And when you interrogate this person, if you interrogate, no, you gotta interrogate her. When you interrogate this person, hello, anybody there? No little one? She must not be up. Wait. Damn, she slept in all day. Alright, we're gonna do this mission, then we're gonna be done. George! Oh, cats. Alright, nobody's up yet. Alright. Okay, there's a way to question her. 27th? Ah, if you do it right, you'll get all of it right, and you'll get a achievement. I think that's it. I don't think you get anything special out of it. Alright, then you talk to... Where is she? Okay, what are you doing? We detected a time, no doubt. Alright. You hold on to her. We gotta go. Where are we going, people? Oh. Yeah, she may have some stuff. Running a level 3 scan. Yeah, if you've done this enough times, you know exactly what to say, when to say it. There's actually a video, but pretty much what I just did was how to say it. Unless you're an engineer, then you have to use a different choice if you're not an engineer. Hi, George. He's decided to lay somewhere else. He's tired of trying to get in trouble when he can't. Ah. But yeah, I don't even know why all that shit's in my head. Anyways. Yeah, that's what you keep saying. Why are they not? Alright, get over there so we can get them. Cruisers have a screwed up turn radius. Well, it's big. I need a console to change that. You're down. Next. I'm using the phasers from the Connie because I maxed them out. Mid-range sensors. Yeah, I was curious. I took a Maelstrom torpedo and maxed that out to see what it would do. That's got some pretty good damage on it. Still only in the 90 arc range. It's still been nerfed, but you know. Alien filth. Alien filth. I'm not going too crazy because I gotta blow that thing up. Pastak looks like he's inside the friggin' thing and he's not supposed to be. Alright, hail Captain Walker. Alright. Yeah, General blah blah. Be silent. Is that what he said? Oh, he's gonna get it. Alright. These freighters. What's that? I'll take out this frigate. Next. Gotta watch out for their next school. Have a cone of plasma discharge, I think. Kind of like the Romulans do. Matter of fact, they probably stole it from them. Because as the Romulans say, they gotta stop stealing everything from us. You know, cloaking devices. Oh. Kill it. Done. Alright. Now we're going to have to beam over. Do some legwork. Again, taking too long. Oh. Come on, load, let's go. I want to get this mission done. I don't know why it's taking so long. Probably because I'm streaming. What, Georgie? Well, look out the window. See the birdies. Apparently he's not going to do anything I tell him. Because he's in that mood today. Really? You gonna admire it when I kick your butt? No, wait. Nazgul will have a, and you get the army out of this mission. Actually, so you might want to do it more and more, over and over. I think the shield does it, or the whole set does. But you see how that guy's split, right? And there's a clone of him up here, or the real him up here, and the clones down there. Yeah, you can do that if you get the armor set. Now why is my whole team dead? This is not good. This is not good. Get up! Get up, get up, get up, get up! X. Oh! Now I'm down for the count. Respawn. Let's do this again. Alright, are we ready? We got this. Alright, let's go. Gotta kill the destruction. This dude. Alright, I gotta pay attention here and start playing. Yep. Get him, drill dude. Enough of this. Oh, General Vosk is gonna go down. Alright. General Vosk is going down. About time. Okie dokie. Yeah, hurry up, dude. It's time. He's so nice. He wants to self-destruct us. He's so caring. I swear. Seems like a politician. Moving on. Where are we going? Alright, we gotta go. I think we gotta kill those people up here, yeah. And then we gotta do some kind of thing with Walker. Alright, so yeah, there's a whole set in here of armor. Works really good. I've seen a lot of people grab it. I mean, I don't grab it because I buy, I don't know, I'm mixed emotions about the setup. Okay, Worf is always dying. Worf is always dying. I get he's a Klingon, but come on, man. There's gotta be a way to stop him from doing it. Maybe I'll need that armor, that shield from here. Alright, he's gonna go that way, so we're gonna protect him because he's gonna work on this node. Alright. Hold the line. Usually just stay out here. I'm gonna come through there. Yes, I'm not doing my usual tried and true, which I probably should be doing. Usual tried and true method for ground is, what is it? It's, because Nazgul uses a lot of plasma, and a lot of plasma grenades. So they always leave this green stuff on the ground, which really hurts. Where'd he go? Did he go to the other side? I think he did. No? No, yes, no. Work, buddy, get up! Alright, so yeah, I just screwy. My tried and true ambush method, or ground method, is ambush turrets. Usually set your engineer up for medical and shield protection generators. Your engineer. Your medical you want to set up for either medical or synthetic grenades and things. Your tactical you want to set up with photon grenades and plasma grenades. Yeah, that usually does it. And give them like fire on my mark or something like that. Don't give them lunge because they just keep lunging at the person and die is what happens. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It's just screwy on console. Because it basically gives them a freaking flanking shot sometimes. See how he runs at it and kicks? Yeah. They give him a flanking shot when he hits the ground. So it's kind of useless to have it on there. I'm going to take it off him, I think. I usually go with double grenades instead. It's much easier because you can just keep lobbing them. For ground effects, that's what I should be doing. I'm just screwing off. But yeah, his lunge does not do anybody justice. I think on console it gives you. It's supposed to do a good shot of damage, which sometimes what it does. But if he hits the ground when he lands, they get a like flanking shot. And no offense, but if he ain't got a good shield on, he's done. And if he does it too much, he'll die. Stop staring at the keyboard. Get. It's not time to be done yet. Almost. Brat. He's like my freaking master, apparently. He thinks he is. And no, it doesn't always work. And in the higher difficulties, yes, you're going to have a hard time because it's higher difficulties. Plasma. I'm getting burned here. Shoot that, dude. Yeah, I don't like that cyclone turret. I think I'm going to change it. Nope, nope, nope. And this pistol is not the greatest. Say. Alright. We're going to be able to get out of here. Alright, so we got to get out and get the last data node, which is down here. And then hopefully we teleport out of here because the ship's about to explode. Yeah, beam up. Thank you very much. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. You my thody. My thody. It's a pretty interesting ship. Uh-oh. What that means, we're going to have to blow that up. Yep. Because they're going back in time. Okay, if you haven't figured it out, they're trying to... Yeah, we haven't got there yet. Because of their... Alright, can I blow this up yet? Nope. Gotta move away from the Destiny. Yeah. Now I can blow it up, right? Come on! Let me blow it up. Briefing. Now can I shoot it? Can I shoot it? Ugh. Destroy the tactical vessel. If I had to destroy that. Alright, let's go get the vessel. There it is. Portal jumper, yep. There. Now I can destroy the gate. Check with Captain Walker. This mission's running on forever. Yeah, as you get higher, these missions are going to get longer and bigger and take more time. So, yeah. And now I can destroy the time machine. Yes. So I'm going to destroy the time machine and concentrate on it. There we go. I should do it. What did you say? He'll die before that happens? There it goes, buddy. I just blew it up. Kapow. Kaboom, kapow, kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom. Kapow, kaboom. Kaboom, kapow. Kaboom, kapow, pow. Oi, oi. Hell out of that. No, you don't. Yeah, whatever. Pew. Let's take a few of them out. La ta 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 cha cha cha. I'm thinking that's disruptors. I could be wrong. I could be right. wonder if they got an agony disruptor. That. Next! That's down, now you're next. Oh no, I'm headed right for you. You ain't having it. Hit me if you want, but it's not gonna work, because I got this! Ah! Or not. I didn't get it off in time. That's probably it. Would have been better if I'd have timed it right? Might have looked better. That's what you get for showing off on videos. I love that shield though. That's actually kind of neat. I'm just not sure how it's going to work in this game. I am. Let's go. I've had enough. Time for me to return. Yeah, out in 30 minutes. Oh, God. My voice. I think I'm going to lose it. Oh, no. Yeah. Won't be able to talk to George no more. What are we going to do there? Can't talk to Georgie. Oh, goody. Why did I go to New Romulus? We've already been here. We don't need to be here. Okay. Thank you. You get the elegant jacket, which I'm still not sure what to do with that. But if you get this whole set, it will do the copy thing. And you need this, I think, to do all of it. I'm going to get to the shield, because I'm going to use it on somebody so he can stop dying, maybe. And then we're going to take Lunge off his abilities, and we're going to smack him upside that ruffled head is. Because he needs to stop dying so much. See, this is what happens when you become an elitist anal something. You get to a point where your main, right, is like almost untouchable. And I'll show you why. I mean, my main, since I started, was Discovery, right? Because I started liking the show, and I got into the show, and I made my main Discovery. I did not like this crap Discovery had for weapons, but I did like the storyline, the ships, and some of the ships were great. So I started off with Discovery. And I had a Jemadar and a TOS character at that time, right? But I was like, I don't know what I got to do here. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue. We're going to give him that. And some of these characters need better shields. Anyways, yeah, especially that one. No, she could use a freaking better than blue one. So as I was saying, that you have to, you know, I was like, well, I need to always get lunge 3 times over. That's probably the problem. Alright, so we're going to give you grenades. We're going to give you battle strategy. I don't know about ambush. We're going to skip that. We're going to buy you another one then. You draw fire. Bad idea. Ugh, I got to buy some stuff for this guy because that's all he's got. Alright, we're going to buy some stuff for Worf. Get him out of this lunge phase and attract fire because that will definitely get him killed quicker than crap. So anyways, I got a Discovery character, and that was my main, and that's what I turned into my main, and it actually wasn't my main. To be honest, and I'm going to go back here real quick, Arthas is my main. But when I started, well, there's Frost. Frost was my first TOS character. Murtaugh was my Jem'Hadar, which was my main. I used the Jem'Hadar to do all the storyline, right? That's what Murtaugh was for. That's why I haven't got rid of him. And my main was, you're going to laugh, was actually not finished, I believe. Unless I deleted it. I think I deleted it. No, Frost was my second. My Murtaugh was my first. And then, yeah, I think I deleted it. No, I think I made, no, I made Arthas about then, yeah. Yeah, I made Arthas. And I was like, well, I'm going to do Discovery, right? And I went, I'm going to do all of Discovery. And as you'll see, all my Bridger officers. Discovery. Shields, Discovery. Armor, Discovery. Well, it was Discovery, our environmental suit, until I changed over to the Terran one. Discovery rifles, the whole nine yards. These guys are like tanks. I don't think I've ever seen them go down. You know what I mean? At this point, they usually don't. They walk into a room and just vaporize half the room, and then they walk out. It's unbelievably nuts how good they are. But yeah, I went full Discovery route. I went full Discovery armor. I went full Discovery environmental suits, the whole nine yards. With my main, with Arthas, I've tried everything from Discovery suits to everything else. But I came back to it. I just maxed out the Discovery suits, and I used those. And he barely ever dies. I literally can stand in a room with like 200 and watch people in a TFO die around me, and he'll still be standing there. And I'll still be blasting him and everything else and healing and the whole nine yards. But he also has every specialization, just about every trait I could find that was really good, and so on and so forth. Your main's going to be your best. I will tell you that. Most of you will concentrate on one character, and that character will be the best. You're probably not going to be like me and have 34. I hope not. And if you are, good luck, because it's hard to run 34. I don't even think half of these guys are finished. But like I said, I maxed my main out, and that's pretty much what happened there. I maxed him out, and I do every event, and as you can see, when I go into the reclaim store, there's a ton of stuff to grab. There's ships. Well, it shows all black because he has most of it, but you know what I mean. Everything in here is stuff I've got out of events, and I suggest do the events. Do them. We get a lot of stuff out of it. Like I said, the only thing I have left is research and Admiralty and whatever. I'm still trying to hit 15 on beams. I'm just going to keep doing the beam. But like I said, it's just a constant working on one character, and you'll have a big badass. I don't recommend Discovery. I really don't. When I first got him, he was hard to do things. He didn't have a lot of weapons. I think I bought the Discovery starter pack. Bad idea. That little ship is actually pretty decent to start out until you get level 30. Then when you hit level 30, you might as well just throw the thing away because it's trash. Not being mean or anything, the ship's really good to a certain point, but once it gets past that certain point, you're done. I'm trying to get my beams up, so I'm just going to keep beam research. Alright, for now. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Have a nice day. Sorry I ran it. Probably shouldn't have, but oh well. It happens. Thank you for watching. Hit that follow, like, subscribe button. And like I said, if you don't like what I say, then don't watch me. If you do like what I say or like the videos the content I'm putting out, watch me. Hit that follow, like, subscribe button, and hit that like and subscribe button over there on YouTube. If there's anything you missed that you noticed or didn't notice or you want to go back to, you can always go to YouTube and rewatch it. Twitch only holds them for so many days, so unless you're going to rewatch it today, you know what I mean, then you need to go back later. Because some of us work or don't work, or however you want to put it, but some of us don't have time to be here every day in the same game all the time. So, alrighty, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful Sunday, and that's it.